Hello. Thank you for joining us again. Today we're going to be doing a beginner's class or just a gentle practice. It doesn't have to be for beginners, it could be for anybody. We're sending you so much love because there's a lot going on and we know everybody needs it. So thank you for joining us. We'll start coming into child's pose, please, with the arms extended fully forward. Press your seat back to your heels. Have your feet roughly hip distance apart. Palms press down into the floor, extending the arms fully forward. Now tuck your toes underneath at the back. Press down into the balls of the feet. Lift the hips high and extend through the legs, coming into downward facing dog. Now we're looking for one straight line from the wrist to the hips, bending the knees as much as you need to make the position accessible. Good. Just let your head hang and start to breathe entirely through your nose. The Ujjayi breathing, there is a subtle restriction in the vocal cords, results in the sound of the oceanic breath. So everybody inhaling, exhaling. Good. Deep full breathing. Inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhale. Now just inhale, lift up onto the toes. Exhale, bend your right knee and lower your left heel to the floor. Good. Now inhale, come back up onto the toes. Bend your left knee, lower your right heel to the floor. Good. And inhale, come up. Exhale, switch. Just moving slowly on the breath. Inhale, come up. Exhale, switch. One more each side. Inhale, come up. Exhale, switch. Inhale, come up. Exhale, switch. Good. Now inhale, come up, and exhale, lower both your heels to the floor. As you inhale, start to slowly walk your feet towards your hands. Stop when the hands are just coming off the floor. Bend your knees as much as you need to. Look forward in front of you. Then on an exhale, fold all the way forward. Just let the head hang. Take your opposing elbows. Now start to press your heels down into the floor, activating the legs. Good. Letting the spine be long. Maybe sway the torso from side to side. Just letting everything relax. Staying with your breath. Deep breathing, inhaling and exhaling. Equal pressure on the inhales and the exhales. Good. Just moving however you feel like moving to make this forward fold feel as organic as possible. Good. One more deep breath here. Now we're going to tiptoe the feet out as wide as the mat. Now have your toes facing slightly outwards and your heels facing slightly inwards, bending the knees, and just come down as deep as you can. Now, if this is not accessible, feel free. Take a block or a book if you don't have a block at home. A book works good, and place it underneath your seat. And you want to just press the elbows into the knees and try and take the knees as wide as you can. Try and get the spine as long and as extended as you can, and extend the crown of the head up towards the ceiling. All the while, we're staying fully present with our breath. Deep, full inhales. Deep, full exhales. Good. Inhaling. Exhaling. Pushing the knees out wider each breath. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhale. Now, if you're sitting on a block, remove the block. Place your sitting bones to the floor. Extend your legs forward. Now, draw an imaginary line where your knees are and bend your knees, placing your heels where your knees were. You want your feet together, you want your knees together. Wrap your left arm around both knees. Take your right arm to the floor and press the right hand down. Lengthen the spine. Exhale, twist and look over the right shoulder. Breathe. Inhaling. Exhale, one, always lengthening. Inhaling. Exhale, two, good. Twisting more on the exhale. Inhaling. Exhale, three. Inhaling. Exhale, four. One more breath. Inhaling. Exhale, five. Now, inhale, come back to center. Wrap your right arm around both shins. Take your left hand to the floor. Push the left fingers down. Lengthen the spine. Exhale, twist. Look over the left shoulder. Inhaling. Exhale 1. Good breathing. Inhale. Exhale 2. Twisting more. Inhaling. Exhale 3. Inhaling. Exhale 4. Inhaling. Exhale 5. Good. Now inhale. Come back to center. Extend both your legs forward. You want to pull the right knee into the chest. Pick the right foot up. Place the right foot on the outside edge of the left knee. Good. Reach the left fingertips high to the sky, and as you exhale, twist and hook your left elbow on the outside edge of your right knee, looking over the right shoulder. Breathing. Inhale. Exhale 1. Good. Inhaling. Exhale 2. The left foot is flexed. Inhaling. Exhale 3. Deep breathing. Inhaling. Exhale 4. One more. Inhaling. Exhale 5. Now, inhale, come back to center. Exhale, extend your right leg forward. Inhale, pull your left knee into the chest. Exhale, place the left foot on the outside edge of the right knee. Inhale, reach the right arm to the sky. Exhale, twist, hook the right elbow on the outside edge of your left knee. Look over your left shoulder. Inhaling. Exhale 1. You're looking for length through the spine. Inhaling. Exhale 2. Good. Inhaling. Exhale 3. Inhaling. Exhale 4. One more breath. Inhaling. Exhale 5. Now inhale, come back to center. Exhale, extend your left leg forward. You want to separate the feet hip distance apart, parallel. Place the hands next to your sitting bones. And as you inhale, just press into the floor, lift the hips, roll onto the soles of the feet and come into a tabletop. Extend the crown of the head back. So you want to try to keep length through the cervical part of the spine. Lift the hips as high as you can, one straight line from your shoulders to your knees. Good. Pressing the floor away with the hand. Rolling the shoulders open. Deep, full breathing. Press the heels into the floor. Lift the hips just a little bit more. Stay with it for a little bit longer. Good. And exhale, lower the seat down between. Make your way to a standing position at the top of the mat. And you just want to interlace your fingers behind your back, rolling the shoulders back and down. As you inhale, lift the arms away from the sacrum, keep the chin tucked into the chest, and keep your tailbone tucked under. Stay solid through your feet. Lift the arms as high as you can. Keep extending them back. Good. Deep breathing. Wonderful. Now release the arms alongside the body. As you inhale, take your arms up overhead. Interlace your fingers above your head. Lengthen. And exhale, take the arms over to the left side. Good. Just lengthening the side body. Inhale, come to center and reach up. Exhale, take it to the right. Inhale to center. Exhale to the left. Good. Inhaling center. Exhale to the right. Inhaling center. Exhale to the left. Inhaling center. And exhale to the right. Now inhale, come to center. And as you exhale, interlace your fingers behind the back of your head. Have your elbows wide. Press your feet down as you inhale. Lengthen your spine. Exhale, just push the hips forward and arch back a little bit. Good. Inhale, press the feet. Exhale, arch back a little further. Inhale. Exhale, arch back just a little more. Good. Now inhale, come to upright. Exhale, bring your elbows together and take your chin to your chest. Inhaling. Exhale, take your nose towards your chest. We're rolling down the spine. Inhaling. Exhale, take the forehead towards the sternum. Good. Inhaling. Exhale, take the forehead towards the belly. Good. Inhaling. Exhale, take the forehead towards the navel. Inhaling. Exhale, take the forehead towards the pubic bones. Inhale. Exhale, forehead towards the mid-thighs. Inhaling. Exhale, forehead towards the knees. Now inhaling. Exhale, bend your knees. Touch your forehead on your knees. Inhale, extend your spine and take your elbows wide into a variation of chair. Exhaling there. Inhale, extend through the legs. Exhale, arch back one more time. Very good. Release the arms alongside the body. Now we're going to move with the breath through Sun Salutation A. As you inhale, take your arms up overhead. Prayer hands to the sky. Look up. Exhale, fold all the way forward. Place your fingers in line with your toes. Bend your knees as much as you need. Inhale, lengthen. Look forward in front of you. Exhale, place the hands on the floor. Step back into a plank pose. Lower the elbows to the floor to 90 degrees. Knees to the floor if you need to. Inhale, roll over the toes. Come to an upward facing dog. Legs are engaged. Exhale, take it back. Downward facing dog. Now stay here and follow your breath. Inhaling. Exhale. Do whatever movements you need to do to make yourself comfortable. Inhaling. Exhaling. Good. Let the head hang. No tension in the neck. Inhaling. Exhale. Heels are searching for the floor. Good. Inhaling. Exhale. Pull the ribs in. Inhale. Now exhale. Soften your knees. Look forward in front of your hands. And as you inhale, step your feet between your hands. Lengthen your spine. Look forward in front of you. Exhale, fold all the way forward over your legs. Good. Inhale, lift the torso, lift the arms. Take the hands to the sky, look up. Exhale, release. We'll do one more with less instructions. Inhale, take your arms up overhead, look up. Exhale, fold all the way forward. Uttanasana. Inhale, lengthen, look forward. Exhale, step it back, lower it down. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhaling, upward facing dog. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Moving with the breath. We're harmonizing the body and mind when we move with the breath. Inhaling. Exhale. Now your sitting bones are lifting back and up. Lovely. Inhaling. Exhale. We're always trying to extend the legs. Take the heels a little closer to the floor. Inhaling. Exhale. 3, 1 more. Inhaling. Now, exhale, soften your knees, look forward in front of your palms. Inhale, step your feet between your hands, lengthen your spine, look forward in front of you. Exhale, folding over strong legs, good. Inhale, lift the torso, lift the arms, look all the way up. Exhale, release, Tadasana. Moving into a chair pose now. Inhale, bend your knees, take your seat low, extend your arms overhead. Exhale, fold forward, then extend through your legs, Uttanasana. Inhaling, lengthen, look forward. Exhale, step it back, lower it down, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhaling, upward facing dog. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Put your left heel on the ground and step your right foot between your hands. Then as you inhale, lift the arms, lift the torso, take the prayer hands to the sky, warrior one. Exhale, stay there. Inhaling. Exhale, so you're pressing the left heel into the ground and trying to take the energy through to the chest, which is lifting. Good. Stay for one more breath. Inhaling. And as you exhale, take the hands to the floor. Step the right foot back into plank pose. Elbows bend, chaturanga. Knees on the floor if you need. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Place the right heel on the floor. Step the left foot between the hands. And as you inhale, lift the torso. Lift the arms. Prayer hands to the sky. Warrior one. Good. Breathe. Inhaling. Exhale 2. Press your right heel into the floor. Inhaling. Exhale 2. One more. Inhaling. And as you exhale, take your hands to the floor. Step your left foot back into a plank. Elbows bend 90 degrees. Inhale, upward facing dog.
Exhale, downward facing dog. Drop the knees to the floor, push the seat back. Take a child's pose. Now you want to reach the fingertips as far forward as you can. Now walk both your hands to the right corner of your room, really reaching the left fingertips as far forward as you can. Good. Extending through the entire left side of the body. Good. And if it feels okay, walk the left hand a little bit more on top of the right hand. Just try and get a little bit more length out of the left side of the body while we're here. Good. Now inhale, walk the hands back to the center. And then take them over to the left side. Really reach your right fingertips forward, extending through your right side of your body. Maybe you take the right hand on top of the left if it feels okay today. Trying to find as much length through the right side of our body as possible. Good. Keeping the right sitting bone pressed down into the floor. Inhale, come back to the center. Tuck your toes under. Extend through the legs and find downward facing dog again. Good. Deep breathing. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. Good. Inhale, start to walk the feet towards the hands. Stop when they are just behind the hands. With your peace fingers, you're going to wrap your peace fingers around your big toes. And then your thumb's going to go on top of the peace fingers. You're going to bend the knees as much as you need to, looking forward. And then exhale, you're going to fold forward. Let the head hang. Keep the shoulders away from the ears here. You want your neck to be extended. Good. Your knees can be as bent as they need to. Just push the heels into the floor. Stay energized through the legs. Good. Deep, full breathing. Now on the next inhale, you're going to lengthen the spine and look forward. Exhale, just place the hands onto the hips. Inhaling with a flat back, lift all the way up. Good, and exhale, step your feet back together into Tadasana. Inhale, now we're going to pull the right knee into the chest. Open the right knee out to the side. Place the sole of the right foot against the left thigh bone. Now, if that's too high up, you can place it on the left shin bone, or even have the right toes on the floor. Variations are available. Breathing. Now, if it feels okay, you can bring the hands to prayer. Good. Deep breathing while we're here. Inhaling. Exhale, one. Good. Inhaling. Exhale, two. Inhaling. And exhale, bring the right knee to the chest, lower it down to the floor. Inhale, pull the left knee into the chest. Open the left knee out to the side. Wherever you place the foot on the other side, place it there again. You want to roll the left knee down and open the left hip a little more. Hands in prayer. Inhaling. Exhale, finding balance wherever you are. Inhaling. Exhale, good. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhale, the knee comes back to the center. And exhale, it lowers down. Good. Moving a little more now. Inhale, take your arms up overhead. Exhale, fold all the way forward. Inhale, lengthen and look forward. Exhale, step it back. Chaturanga Dandasana. Lower your elbows down. Good. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now just inhale, step your right foot between your hands. As you exhale, lower your left heel down onto the floor. And as you inhale, windmill the arms and come up into a warrior two. You want to bend the right knee as much as you feel comfortable. Keep outside edge of the left foot with contact on the floor. Good. Now, the shoulders and the hips are facing the side of the room, and then the head just spins to look over your right fingertips. Good. Deep breathing now. Keep the ribs tucked in. Tuck the tailbone under slightly. Good. One straight line like Fran is perfectly demonstrating here. And as you inhale, extend through your right leg. If it feels okay, you might want to step the back foot in slightly. Reach the right fingertips forward first, then take the right hand to the floor, reach the left arm to the sky. Trikonasana pose. Good. Now you want to roll the left hip as on top of the right hip as you can. Good. Press the ball of the right foot down into the floor and press the outside edge of the left foot down. Squeeze the legs together. Good. Gaze is at your left fingertips, which is up in the sky. Good. Now, strong legs. As you inhale, lift the torso and come up. Exhale, find warrior two. Inhale, take the hands to the floor. Step the right foot back into a plank. Exhale, lower chaturanga dandasana. Inhaling, upward facing dog. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Good. Now left foot steps forward. Right heel lowers to the floor. Inhale, windmill the arms. Find warrior two. Good. We stay here. There is pressure on the outside edge of the right foot. Even weight in all four corners of both feet. Good. Bend the left knee just a little bit deeper. Good. And then turn the gaze to look over the left middle fingers. Good. Now as you inhale, extending through the left leg. Reaching the left fingertips forward, forward, forward. Now the right hip moves back slightly and exhaling, going all the way down. Right fingertips reach to the sky. We're rolling the right hip on top of the left. We're energized through both legs. We're squeezing the legs together. And that energy from the legs is going forward through to the crown of the head. You're lengthening both sides of your body evenly. One more breath. Inhale, lift the torso and come up. Exhale, bend the left knee. Take it into a warrior two. Inhale, windmill the hands to the floor. Step the left foot back into a plank position. Exhale, lower chaturanga dandasana. Inhaling, upward facing dog. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Stay there. As you inhale, extend your right leg up to the sky. Bend your right knee. Roll your right hip on top of the left and look underneath your left armpit. Good. Just keeping the length, extending the knee as high as you can. Try and touch the right heel to the buttocks if you can get it there. Good. Now inhale, extend the right leg high. Exhale, find downward facing dog. Inhale, move to plank. Let's give the shoulders a rest. Exhale, lower the knees, the chest, the chin. Chest moves forward between the hands. Inhale, slide your body forward. Lift your shoulders. Bhujangasana. Exhale, tuck your toes. Push your seat to your heels and extend through your legs. Downward facing dog. Left leg. Inhale, take the left leg to the sky. Exhale, bend the left knee. Roll the left hip on top of the right. Good. Looking out underneath the right armpit this time. Trying to find the left knee a little bit higher. Inhale back to plank, back to square hips. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, float through the plank pose. Exhale, lower knees, chest and chin down. Inhale, slide forward into Bhujangasana. Now bring your feet together. Press the tops of your feet down so your toes are pointed. You want to roll your shoulders back and down. Lift the chest a little bit more, but you want to be able to take your hands off the floor and keep your shoulders where they are. The energy is coming from the back muscles. Good. Push the chest forward and up a little bit more. And exhale, lower down. Just take one cheek to the floor. Relax the legs. Let them fall out to the side. Extend your arms alongside your body and interlace your fingers behind your back. Put the forehead on the mat. Squeeze the ankles together. Activate the legs. Inhale, lift your shoulders and your ankles. Come into a Shalabhasana. Good. You want to lift the shoulders and the ankles, but at the same time you want to lengthen the body as well. So lift and lengthening at the same time. That's the goal here. Lift a little bit higher. Exhale, lower down. Place one cheek to the floor. Bringing the hands underneath the shoulders. Tuck the toes. Push back. Find downward facing dog. Sitting bones lift to the sky. Deep, full breathing. Now inhale, come to plank pose. Turn onto the outside edge of your right foot. Press your right hand down into the floor. Now, if this is too much, feel free. Drop your right knee to the floor. Stay on the inside edge of your left foot and lift your left arm up to the sky. It's a side plank. Good. Look at your left fingertips if you can. If not, just keep the gaze down at the right fingertips. Good. Inhale, take the left hand to the floor. Press back into a plank position. Roll onto the outside edge of the left foot. If you need to, place the left knee on the floor. Lift the right arm up. Side plank variation. Good. Looking at the right fingertips. Inhaling, take the right hand to the floor. Exhale, lower the knees, the chest, and the chin. Inhale, slide forward. Bhujangasana. Exhale, tuck toes, seat to heels, child's pose. But then you just want to come into a comfortable seated position, extending the legs forward. Pull both knees into your chest. Halfway. Then let the knees fall out to the sides. Press the soles of the feet together. We're going to start opening the hips. Take your hands to your ankles. Pull your chest forward. Pull your pelvis towards your feet. And as you exhale, folding all the way forward, keeping the shoulders away from the ears, keeping broad through the collarbones. We're just trying to take the forehead to the soles of the feet. Now the knees are going to want to fall open. You're just going to let gravity do the work here. Deep, full breathing at all times. Good. Forehead touches the knees, touches the soles of the feet. Then you can take your fingers, interlace them around the bottom of your feet and just pull yourself a little bit deeper into the posture. Good. One more breath here. Inhale, lifting back up. Now extend both legs forward. Pull the right knee into the chest and open the right knee out to the side. Now you want to press your right foot into your left thigh bone and roll the right knee down to the floor. Squaring the hips, having your chest and your chin tracking over your left leg. As you exhale, fold forward, Janu Shirshasana. Keeping the spine long and extended, not having any tension in the neck. Crown of the head reaching forwards towards the foot. Good. And just allow yourself to falling forward. Let it happen. Every inhale, you create a little bit of space between the vertebrae. Every exhale, you fold forward just a little bit deeper. At the same time, now you're pressing the right foot into the left thigh bone and rolling the right knee down into the floor. Inhale, lifting back up. Good. Pull the right knee into the chest. Extend the right leg forward. Pull the left knee in and open the left knee out to the side. You want to press your left foot into your right thigh bone. Keep your hips square. Line your chin and your chest up over the right leg. And exhale, fold forward. Pressing the left foot into the right thigh bone and rolling the left knee down into the floor. Extending all the way through your spine. The crown of the head reaching towards the right foot. Good. Deep, full breathing. One more breath. Inhale, come back up. Good. Extend the left leg forward, cross your legs and make your way into hands and knees position. You're on all fours. As you inhale, you want to arch the back, lift the sitting bones, look up. Exhale, round, push the floor away. Take the shoulder blades away from each other. Good. Lift through the back. Inhale, arching, looking up. Exhale, rounding, pressing the floor away, pulling the tummy up towards the sky. Inhale, arching. Exhale, rounding. Then inhale, come back to neutral. You want to take your right leg and extend it towards the back of the room. If you're very comfortable here, maybe you lift your left arm off the floor, extend through the left fingertips. Good. And if you're very comfortable, now we take the left arm out to the side and the right leg out to the side, just flowing with it. Good. Inhale, come back to the center. Exhale, take it out. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, take it out. Inhale, come back to center. Take the left hand to the floor, right knee back to the floor. Extend the left leg back. If you want to stay here, you stay here. If you want to extend the right arm forward, extend forward, reach back with the left foot, and exhale, take it out to the side. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, take it out. Inhale, back to center. One more. Exhale, take it out. Good. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, take the knee and hand to the floor. Tuck the toes under and lift the sitting bones high, downward facing dog. Inhaling, exhaling. Now, turn your heels to touch each other. Keep the balls of the feet where they were. And just bend the knees. Take the knees down to the floor. Have your feet together. And then lift the torso so that you come to stand or sit on your heels. And you just want to be pushing the pelvis forward and trying to bring the shoulders up on top of the pelvis. Good. And opening through the hips. Knees are trying to press down into the floor and the pelvis moves forward. And we just stay here, finding the breath. Creating space in the mind. Every time we deep, full breathe, it just tranquilizes all the unnecessary thoughts that we get entangled in. It's what it's all about, following the breath. Walking the hands back to the top of the mat. Bring the knees back together slightly, press back, downward facing dog. Inhale, move to a plank. And exhale, come down onto your forearms. We'll take a low plank. We're going to spend 10 breaths here. If at any stage it gets too much, please feel free to drop your knees to the floor. If you've been filming all day, you might want to do this. Press the elbows down. Press the quadriceps into the back of the legs. Extend through your legs. Press your heels back. Reach forward with the crown of the head. You're fully engaged, every muscle. If you're shaking, that's good. That's what you want to feel. Stay with it for a little bit longer. One more breath. Good. Drop the knees to the floor. Lower down onto your stomach. Extend your right arm forward. Roll over onto your back. Pull your knees into your chest. Hug the knees into the chest. Good. Just keep the sacrum on the floor. Keep the back of the head on the floor. Pull the knees in a little bit tighter. Good. Now take the soles of the feet down to the floor. Open the knees wide. Press the soles of the feet together. Supta Baddha Konasana. Let gravity do the work here for a little bit. While you lie back, while you relax with all the time that you have at the moment, put a little bit of pressure between the soles of your feet, particularly the outside edges of the feet, and just feel your knees maybe float a little bit more towards the earth. Good. Wherever you want to place your arms, making sure your shoulders stay relaxed away from the ears. The breath is always moving. It's just like a constant thread. The yoga postures, they're like mala beads. You know, you run the mala beads through your fingers and then you run the postures through your breath. They link the same. They work the same. Pull the knees back together. Press the soles of the feet down. Now separate your feet so they're about hip width apart. You should be able to take your hands to the heels and just touch the fingertips on the back of the heels. Now, if you have a block or a book, as you inhale, come up, press the heels down. If it feels okay, you can take a block, place it underneath your sacrum. You want to stay here. Feet are pressed down. Feet aren't going out to the side, they're staying together. You want your knees hip distance apart. Roughly 2 fists should fit between your knees right now. Good. And just allow your body just to open through the chest. Arms are extended alongside the body. Good. Stay for 2 more breaths. Press the heels down. Remove the block if you placed one. Lower down vertebrae by vertebrae onto your back. Pulling both knees into the chest. Take the hands to the outside edges of the feet. Pull the knees towards the armpits. And just rock from side to side, massaging the kidneys. looking up, nowhere to be, nothing to do, just following the breath. Maybe you extend the right leg, keeping the left knee bent. Bending the right knee, extending the left leg. Just playing around, seeing what feels good for you today. And then make your way to a comfortable seated position. If you want to place a blanket or a block underneath your sitting bones, just to make it a little bit more accessible, that's okay. If you know you can forward fold okay, then don't put anything. You want to bend the knees into the chest, have the feet flat to the floor. You're going to give your thighs a big hug. You want to touch your stomach to your thighs here. You want to hold that. Don't let the stomach come away from the thighs and just start to slide the heels forward. Good. Maybe eventually your stomach's going to try and come away. Stop there and just stay there with your forward fold. If you can straighten the legs fully, then do so. You can release the arms and take the outside edges of the feet, but you still want your stomach pressing onto your thighs, so wherever it's comfortable. The head is an extension of the neck, so you want your neck fully extended and long. No pressure through the cervical part of the spine, this upper part here. Good. Deep, full breathing. We stay here, folding forward. We're lengthening the back of the hamstrings in particular. We're opening through the back part of the hips. The back muscles are being lengthened. All the backs of the legs, the calf muscles even. Deep breathing. Releasing and coming up as you inhale. Good. Breathing here. Now you just want to place your hands next to your seat. Press your seat down and just lift your chest. Engage your legs. This is called Dandasana. Flex the feet. Yes. It's not a resting posture. It's actually quite difficult. Good. Lift the chest, lift the crown of the head a little bit more. Activate your legs a little bit more. Pull the legs in, plug in. Rotate your upper thighs inward slightly and feel your thigh bones press down a little bit more. Now inhale, hook your big toes. Exhale, fold forward for Paschimottanasana. Good. Deep breathing while we're here. Really try to push the air into the legs. This posture is all about building a stable base for the body. So inhale, sending the air into the legs with intention. Exhaling, pushing all the air out. Purification process. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhale, one more breath. Inhaling. Exhaling. Good. Inhale, come all the way up. We'll just do some more core. We're going to pull the knees into the chest. Extending the arms, keeping the knees bent. You're just going to lift the feet off the floor and take Navasana. Point the feet. We won't stay here for long, I promise. Good. Lift the chest. Extend the crown of the head back. Good. Deep breathing. And then exhale, lie all the way down onto your back. So you want to activate the left leg. Pull the right knee into the chest. Hug the right knee in. Now, if this is your limit, that's okay. If you want to hook your big toe with your right peace fingers, please do so. And then extend through the right leg. Trying to pull the right knee in towards the face. Can have the right leg a little bit bent too, just working on extending through the leg. Deep breathing. Stretching through the back of the leg. Good. And if it feels okay, now we're going to take the right leg out to the side. Try to keep your sitting bones on the floor. If you need to, bend the right knee and take the right knee out to the side like that. Check in with your left hip. Make sure your left hip hasn't come up off. Keep it down on the floor. Roll it back down. Good. One more breath. Inhale, come back to center. And exhale, extend the right leg fully. Inhale, pull the left knee into the chest. If you want to stay here, stay here. Otherwise, hook the big toe. Extend slightly through the left leg. Keep your right hip on the floor. Keep your back on the floor. Try and pull the left shoulder back down to the floor. Good. One more breath. Keeping the right hip on the floor. Open the left leg out to the side. Bending the left knee as much as you need to make this more comfortable, and make sure you keep your right hip contacted on the floor. Inhale, bring it back to center. Exhale, lower the left leg down. Now inhale, take both legs overhead. Maybe you stay here in Halasana and you bring your hands to support your sacrum. Or if you want a little bit more, walk your elbows together and extend one leg to the sky, then the other. We won't stay for too long. Shoulder stand. Good. You want to keep the head straight here. You don't want to turn the neck. You want the gaze to be directly on the feet. Deep, full breathing with sound. Follow the breath as it moves into the body. Follow the breath as it moves out of the body. Conscious, mindful breathing. It's the first step in any yoga practice. If your legs are up in the sky, take them back overhead and we'll find everybody there. Release your palms flat to the floor. Lower yourself down vertebrae by vertebrae all the way onto your back. Slowly as you want to go. If you have a block, place a block between the shoulder blades. If you don't have a block, press your elbows down into the floor. You can take the hands underneath the buttocks. You want to lift the chest and take the crown of the head back to the floor for Matsyasana or fish pose. Now the idea here is to expand the chest as wide as possible, rolling the shoulders back and down. Good. Now really push the air into the front part of your lungs. Deep, full breathing. Staying completely equanimous to whatever thoughts are going there. Whatever thoughts are coming through the head, we're not entertaining them. We're just staying attentive with our practice. We're staying focused on the breath. Good. Now, whatever way you came in, you want to bring the elbows down. Press the elbows into the floor. Lift the body. Remove the block if there's one there. And find your way to a comfortable seated position. So whatever your comfortable seated position is for you, it doesn't matter. Cross legs is fine. Sit on a block, sit on a bolster. We'll turn our attention strictly to the breath now. We'll do a pranayama exercise that balances the mind. It's quite simple. It involves equal inhale, equal exhale. There's a retention at the top of the inhale for the same amount as the time that you inhaled for, and there's a retention at the bottom of the exhale for the same amount of time as you exhaled for. So we'll do even time, so 4 seconds for each block. I'll be taking you through it. Try and have your eyes closed. Try and have your shoulders away. Exhale all the air out. And begin breathing through the nose, inhaling, 2, 3, 4. Hold, Kumbhaka, 2, 3, 4. Exhaling, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Inhaling, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhaling, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Inhaling, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Release the breathing back to a normal rhythm. Good. Now just observe the difference in the mind before the exercise and after the exercise. Following your breath, we'll do one more round exactly like that. Exhaling fully to prepare. Begin. Inhale. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Exhaling. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Exhaling. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Inhaling. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Releasing the breathing. Bring the hands to the floor, extend the legs, and just come into a downward facing dog. We're going to prepare our body to sit in a meditative seat for a while, but first we'll do a pigeon pose. So pull the right knee to the right wrist. You want the right leg as close to parallel as possible to the front edge of your mat. You want to flex the right foot, protecting the right knee. Walk the left knee back slightly. Lift the chest, look up, be proud, and exhale, fold forward. Take the forearms to the floor. If the forehead can reach the floor, then take the forehead to the floor. If it doesn't reach, then it's okay. Have the head off the floor. Deep breathing. This whole time, we're trying to pull the left hip forward and roll the right hip back, squaring through the hips, keeping the torso square. Shoulders are parallel to the floor. Deep, full breathing. Now we're sending the breath into the right hip while we're here. Good. Stay for a bit longer. Press the hands down into the floor. Tuck your left toe underneath. Press the floor away from you. Lift the right knee off the floor. Take it back into a downward facing dog. And just pedal your right foot now a little bit slowly. Just get some blood back into the right leg. And the left side. Left knee, left wrist. Bring it through. Left foot is flexed. Walk the right knee back. Lengthen. Look forward. Exhale. Take it down. Nice and slow. Good. Flex the left foot. Pull the right hip forward, roll the left hip back, squaring the hips, squaring the shoulders to the front of the room. Breathing, opening the right through the left hip bone. Inhale, placing the hand back on the floor. Tuck your right toe underneath. Pressing back, downward facing dog. Drop the knees to the floor. Now if you have a block, place a block between your feet. If you don't have a block, it's very easy just to roll a blanket up and just place the blanket underneath your sitting bones. And then you want to sit on the block between your feet. Now, if your knees came apart, that's okay, but you want to try to walk your knees back together. Now, if you don't need the block and you feel like this is doing nothing, just lift up, remove the block, and take the seat all the way to the floor. Virasana, hero seat. Good. Now you want to bring the tailbone slightly forward. Yes. Lift the chest and just sit here. Sit with it. So we're rotating the thighs inwards just slightly and we're lengthening the muscles in the hip that allow us to sit comfortably. Good. Full presence with your breath. And release and find your comfortable seated position. Whatever it is for you, it can be any seated position that means you don't have to move. So once you've found your seat, be still and focus. Shoulders are away from the ears, spine's extended, head is balancing on an upright spine. Now Patanjali, the author of the Yoga Sutras, left us with 8 steps of yoga, the 8 limbs. The first 4 could be considered what the physical body needs to do. How we act, how we treat ourselves, asana, physical postures, pranayama, breathing. The next 4 are more related to the mind. Pratyahara, dharana, dhyana, and samadhi. All those 4 steps can somehow be related to a meditation practice. They just kind of get a little bit progressively deeper. So what we're working on at the moment is turning our attention from the external reality, or a reality that is completely built around our 5 tactile senses, and bringing our attention inwards, discovering a reality that is not dependent on the 5 senses, a reality beyond the mind. And how we do that, we have to be completely still. Fluctuations in the mind have to be removed. Breathing in, we become fully aware of the in-breath. Breathing out, we are fully aware of the out-breath. Being aware of the in-breath means you are aware the oxygen has come from the trees. The water has fallen from the sky to grow the trees, the soil from the earth. All of these things have gone into that one in-breath. Breathing out, you return that air back to the trees. They transform the energy. It's a constant cycle. But being aware of this, pulling yourself into the interconnectivity of all things, stillness, tranquility. And when we're trying to get into this state of mindfulness, it's normal for the mind to start going, I need to do this, I need to do that. When you realize that started happening, just move yourself away from that. With peace, with serenity, with calm, with ease, just pull yourself away. Be still. Return your attention to your breath. It's a constant process of repetition, looping the mind back to the breath. Eventually it will want to find the breath on its own because it's done it so many times. When you're ready, slowly make your way onto your back for Shavasana. You can place a blanket over you, place the blanket underneath the knees. Okay. And release the entire back body into the floor. Bring your awareness to your toes. Let them relax. Feel the tops and the bottoms of your feet. Let them relax. Feel your ankles. Relax. Your shins, your calf muscles. Relax. Your knees. Relax. Quadriceps, hamstrings, upper legs. Relax. Feel your hips. Let them relax. Lower back. Relax. Middle back. Relax. Upper back. Relax. Feel your fingers. Relax. Your wrists and your forearms. Relax. Feel your elbows. Relax. Your shoulders. Relax. Your neck. Relax. Let your head relax. The muscles in the face completely relax. And let your mind relax. And just start to move your fingertips and your toes very slowly, very softly. Turning the head from side to side, again slow and soft. And rolling onto one side of your body without any expectations of going anywhere, needing to be anywhere. very carefully bring yourself up to a comfortable seat. Bringing the hands together in front of the heart. So there is the word namaste, and it means the divine in me honors and recognizes the divine in you. We say namaste, thank you very much. Have a lovely day.